that into the game where they just want to keep re-leveling characters after characters after characters every season. I'm just hoping that there is enough stuff for Eternal characters to do where I at least feel like I can engage with some of the content. I don't need to grind like Diablo seasons nonstop. Like I don't really want to. That's the other factor here.
It's a really weird thing that Blizzard is in the middle of, because if they add the seasonal content into the Eternal Realms, why would somebody want to re-level a character in seasons if they could just automatically go and play it at their level 100 or level 90 or whatever in the Eternal Realm, just for the ladder? And it's like the ladder is only appealing again for 0.1%. Most people don't give a fuck about the ladder. So it's like you have to make it a season, or then people will just never swap over. Or a lot of people won't because it's easier and it takes less time. However, is that a good decision? I don't know. I really don't know. The option should be there, yeah, but it's like what the guy just said. I have so much other stuff to do. I don't really want to re-level and do re-level. To me, I don't have a problem doing re-leveling because that's part of the, like in my opinion, like re-leveling is part of building a character, and doing renown is part of just going through Blizzard's bullshit. Sucks for them though, don't play ladder. I don't think that like the ladder aspect of the Diablo 4 season should even be taken into account. Maybe I'm crazy, but like I don't even think that should be on their radar. I think that what they should focus on is like how can you make a good game experience, and the ladder is secondary. Because it's ironic that people care so much about the ladder, because a lot of us from PoE, people from PoE that go to Diablo 4, there's not really a ladder in PoE, really. I mean, there's like a notification who gets like the first Shaper kill or something like that. But there's not like a list of like the top players. PoE Racing, PoE Ninja, yeah, it's like a third-party website. I don't know, like, do you guys think that's the same thing? I feel like a third-party website is very different than there being an in-game ladder. So they have a ladder on the official website? On the official website, they have a ladder. I mean, but that's just for leveling, and doesn't that get filled in like less than a week? I've never seen it. Yeah, I've never seen it. Like in Diablo 4 or Diablo 3, I was constantly looking at the ladder, seeing where I was at on the ladder. Yeah, I'll be honest, like I feel like ladder is like not very relevant to me in PoE. Like I never think about it. I never think about where I am on position. I don't know, maybe I'm weird, but like I'm not even thinking about that whenever the league comes out. I'm just playing the game.
Time where I don't know if I want to keep re-leveling new characters and characters. Like I have other games I have to play, and
yeah,
I can't just like give up Destiny. And like I don't want to give up Destiny. I still enjoy Destiny. So if I can at least maybe avoid part of this grind for myself and still experience it to some extent on the characters I already have.
I'd really be curious to hear what this guy's perspective is on the difference between having to re-level a character versus re-farm renown. Because I bet the real problem that he has, and I don't want to put words in his mouth, I don't know this, but like, I bet that if he only had to re-level and that was it probably wouldn't be that bad.
That has some appeal to me. I guess it's just not really clear how things are going to fully change between, Diablo 2 and 3 seasons and Diablo 4 seasons with the addition of the battle pass and like self-contained seasonal missions and enemies and movement things. Like some of this stuff wasn't around previously, and Diablo wasn't quite as heavily leaning on its live service ambitions. We also don't know when the first expansion is coming.
I mean, I think that they were definitely leaning on live service as Diablo 3. I mean, Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls is a live service game, but if you want to say leaning on it in terms of battle passes, yes, that's correct.
if you have one main character now, and then you do 4 alts per season, and then there's an expansion that introduces paladins, let's say. I absolutely believe paladins are coming.
It's gotta be paladins.
That's another character that you can level from scratch for a season. So I'm very curious how this is going to go with the mix of old players and then new players running the system they might be familiar with. They have said some stuff is carrying over, like Fog of War on the map is going to be cleared if you've cleared that before. The Altars of Lilith are not going to be set. However, the rest of Renown is essentially going to be set. So like the dungeons, the strongholds, all the side missions.
See, look, you see how he's saying it? This is exactly what I'm fucking talking about. Just look at how he's saying it.
That sounds very fun to me.
No, it doesn't. And that's because it's not. It's not. Because a lot of people would do... So, whenever you make people have to do something, I think that in a lot of cases, you get a lot of people doing it just because they have to do it. Like, I probably would have gone through the side quests and listened to them if I didn't need to do them for Paragon points. But because I needed to do them for Paragon points, I just wanted to complete them as quickly as possible so I could move on with playing the game.